Today we're going to multiply fractions. So let's review our steps for multiplying fractions. First, you must have two fractions. So you may need to place a 1 under a whole number, or you may need to change a mixed number to an improper fraction. Second, we're going to crisscross simplify and multiply. Third, we're going to simplify if needed. Okay, so let's look at number 1 here. 4/7 times 3/4. So I have already done a little bit of our crisscross simplify. So we take the 4 and the 4. What can both of those be divided by? Well, they can both be divided by 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. 4 divided by 4 is 1. What about the 3 and the 7? Those cannot be divided by anything, so now we can go ahead and multiply. 1 times 3 is 3. 7 times 1 is 7. Check to see if it's simplified, and it is, so that's our answer. Our next one, we have 2/5 times 4/8. We already have two fractions, so now we're going to see if we can crisscross simplify. We can on the 2 and the 8. What can both of those be divided by? Well, they can both be divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So now we can multiply. 1 times 4 is 4. 5 times 4 is 20. So now we're going to do step 3, and we're going to see if we need to simplify anymore, and we do. So what can both of the 4 and the 20 both be divided by? Well, they can both be divided by 2, but let's see if they can be divided by anything bigger. They both can be divided by 4. So whatever I do to the top, I have to do to the bottom. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So my answer is 1/5. Number 3, 3/12 times 4/6. Okay, so we have two fractions, so second step, we're going to see if we can crisscross simplify, and we can. So let's look at our 3 and our 6. What can both of those be divided by? Well, they can both be divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Okay, what about the 12 and the 4? Well, those both can be divided by 2, but that's not the biggest thing they can be divided by. They can both be divided by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So now I can multiply. 1 times my 1 is 1. 3 times my 2 is 6. Third step, see if it needs to be simplified, and it doesn't. So that is our answer. Number 4, 5/8 times 1/6. See if they need to be, if we can crisscross simplify, and we can't on this one, so we can go ahead and multiply. 5 times 1 is 5. 8 times 6 is 48. Step 3, see if we need to simplify, and we don't, so that is our answer. Number 5, 2/9 times 3/5. Okay, we have two fractions. See if we need to crisscross simplify, and we do. So our 2 and 5, there is not a number that both of those can be divided by. So let's look at our 3 and 9. 3 and 9 can both be divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So now we can multiply. 2 times 1, 2. 3 times 5, 15. Step 3, see if we can simplify anymore, and we can't. So that's our answer. Number 6, We have two fractions. Let's see if we can crisscross simplify. The 6 and the 4 can both be divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Multiply. 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times 5 is 15. Now let's see if we can simplify. And we can't, so that is our answer. Number 7, we have two fractions, 3/6 times 4/5, and I've already done a little bit of crisscross simplifying. So we can, both of these, 4 and 6, can both be divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So now I can multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 5 is 15. Now let's see if we can simplify. And we can. Both of those can be divided by 3. So whatever I do the top, I have to do the bottom. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So now I have simplified. Number 8, crisscross simplify. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Now let's multiply. 1 times 3 is 3. 7 times 4 is 28. Now let's see if I can simplify any more. And I can't, so that is my answer. Number 9, two fractions, so let's see if I can crisscross simplify. And I can, the 2 and the 14. They both can be divided by what? 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 14 divided by 2 is 7. Now I can multiply. 1 times 4 is 4. 7 times 7, 49. Now let's see if I can simplify any more. And I can't, so that is my answer. Number 10, two fractions. So let's see if I can crisscross simplify. I can on my 12 and my 2. Both of those can be divided by 2. 12 divided by 2, 6. 2 divided by 2, 1. Now I can multiply. 5 times 1 is 5. 6 times 4 is 24. Let's see if I can simplify. And I can't. So that is my answer. So today we multiplied fractions. We had to have two fractions, and so most of those we did have two fractions. So second step, we crisscross simplified, and then we multiplied, and a few of them we had to do our third step, which was simplify at the end.